and I am so freaking excited to host this Accelerate Your Income workshop. Now, some of you might know me, some of you might be new to my world. So I'll give you a little bit of a rundown and then I'll dive into the juice because that's why we're all here, right? So, for those of you that don't know me and that are new to my world, massive, massive welcome. And those that know me and have connected with me, and maybe you're in my group coaching containers already, or we've connected somewhere along the way, massive welcome also. I am absolutely so grateful to have you all here. Now, my name's Cherie Ann. Ann is my middle name, Cherie is my first name. And I'm a mindset and energetics business coach. And my passion, my purpose, where I get my fulfillment from, is supporting women to remove any fear, self-doubt, any money blocks that are stopping them from stepping into unshakable confidence so they can earn the money and make the impact they desire. Now, I've been online for 11 years now. Time has really flown. I started in the network marketing space and then moved into the high ticket affiliate marketing space. And I've also sold my own coaching packages and created my own offers, throughout the last 10, 11 years also. Now, originally, I was actually a yacht chef. Some might not know this, some might already. It's very, very random. And I was working 18 hours on yachts, right? And now I've gone from working remote from anywhere in the world. It's been a complete change around, right? Going from spending a lot of time for a lot of money to now working remote from anywhere in the world and having my time freedom and choice back. As a coach and growing my affiliate marketing business. And the fact that I have all this time freedom, I have this confidence, I have this posture, and I just feel free inside and out. I credit this to the mindset work I've done, right? Alongside following my soul aligned strategy. It's 100% why I am where I am today. Mindset and energetics is my zone of genius. And I've supported hundreds of women from all over the globe to remove their limiting beliefs around themselves, around money, so they can step into unshakable confidence, make more money, make more sales. But most of all, live their life of fulfillment. I use modalities like quantum healing, NTT, timeline therapy, and stuff like that. And I've seen so many women by using those modalities go from having absolutely no confidence, frozen in the fear of judgment, having these limiting beliefs around money, to then stepping into unshakable confidence and earning more money. It's just wild. And having the results like 8K in 8 days, 12 new business partners in 30 days, rank advancing twice in one month, right? Magic happens when we rewire our beliefs. It's wild. And of course, seeing all these women make sales is freaking incredible. But what I love most is seeing these women step into unshakable confidence, no longer fearing the fear of judgment, no longer being afraid to show up, no longer having money beliefs that are stopping them from receiving the income they desire. And, I've learned these modalities from people like Luke Hawkins, Regan Hillier. And what's really cool is I've actually supported them at their live events and their clients, like all around the world, like in Australia and Peru. So I've learned a lot and I'm so, so grateful. But the reality is that about 5 years ago, I was stuck at 5K months. And that's what this masterclass is about, right? Learning the tools that got me out of that rut. I was hustling hard. I was doing all the things, implementing every single strategy my upline gave me. I would see a hot strategy that was working for someone. I would do it. I was watching all the money mindset trainings, working on my beliefs, repeating affirmations like I have received no more than 10K months every single month, over and over again every single day. But nothing budged my income. Absolutely nothing. And I had a lot of money beliefs, like especially the working hard for money and men make all the money, right? And maybe you've got money beliefs too that you're aware of, and maybe you're not. And I'll ask some questions later on so you can support yourself in getting clear on those. But with those beliefs, my income was up and down like a freaking yo-yo, and I could never get past this 5K bracket. And maybe you've felt the same at some point. Maybe you're feeling that now, and that's why you're here tonight, right? On the live or on the replay. And then I learned something. The secret wasn't that I needed to be doing more or implementing more and working all freaking day at my laptop. There were three things that I got to implement, and that's what I now call my money accelerator tools. When I did that, the way I received money changed dramatically. I scaled my income to consistent 11K months as well as beyond. And what's even better, what's even more exciting, because that's great, of course, I finally stepped into this full trust with money. And I finally started hitting the money goals. They were no longer a pipe dream, but just having also that feeling of trust with money and feeling that expansion instead of contraction was everything for me. Finally being able to let that go. And this is why and how my three money accelerator tools were born. And I'm going to share them all with you tonight. So, what to expect? It's simple, right? You're going to learn my three money accelerator tools. I hope to get it done in the next 40 minutes. I promised this was going to be 45. Maybe we run over time. Maybe we don't. Let's see how we roll. But it's going to be deep. It's going to be potent. Feel free to take notes and make sure you stay on till the very end, because at the end, I'm going to give you tasks so you can actually start embodying these tools. Because if you've been on one of my masterclasses before, you know I give you actual tangible tools that you can use in your everyday life. It's not just me talking. It's not just me saying why. I give you the how, because I want you all to hit your goals so you can start achieving what you desire. And whatever you desire is perfect. So feel free to comment in the comments. I keep an eye on the chat. If you have questions, I'll definitely open up for questions at the end, 100%. So keep those in mind and pop them in the end. And what I'm going to share with you guys is so freaking simple, but these tools will blow your mind and they'll freaking change your life, because they have for so many women. What's really cool, and I know this lady is actually on the call right now, I shared just one of my money accelerator tools, right? On a free quantum coaching call a few weeks back. When this amazing, incredible woman implemented that tool, she had a 4.9K day within 24 hours and rank advanced. I mean, imagine if you just implement one and you have that kind of day, whether it's 24 hours, whether it's a week from now. Would that be worth it for you to stay on, anchor, and embody these tools? Put yes in the chat below if that seems worth it to you. Because I don't know about you guys, but that seems worth it to me. So let's dive in. We're here for the magic, right? Yes, lots of yeses. Excellent. Boom, boom, boom. So, money accelerator tool number one. Now, this is actually all about the money relationship. Now, the problem back then, years and years ago, is I didn't even know I was in a money relationship. I didn't even know it was a thing. It sounded so freaking foreign to me when one of my mentors mentioned this, but it changed so much. Now, when I thought of my money relationship, it was more like I was in a situationship with money, right? When it was coming in and it was flowing, I was all over it. I had gratitude. I was feeling good. I was feeling expansive. But when the dips were there, I was like in contraction. Wouldn't even give it the time of day. Maybe you found yourself in the same kind of pattern too. So I asked myself, okay, if I'm in a money relationship, and that's true, and money's a person, like thinking about money as a person really shifts it, right? How would money be thinking about me? And when I asked myself that question, the answer was pretty shocking. It was B, that it would be running out the frickin' door. It would absolutely not want to be around me. I had no gratitude for money 5 years ago, right? I had limiting beliefs like, as I mentioned before, you have to work hard for money, men make all the money. And if I received anything less than 2K, I wouldn't give it the time of day. I had absolutely no gratitude for money at certain amounts. And the thing, imagine a partner bringing you a gift, a small bunch of roses, one rose, and you don't give a rat's. And then you get like a whole bouquet, 20 dozen, and you're like all over it. You're so grateful. I learned that I needed to be grateful for one rose, as grateful as I was for 20 dozen roses. I trust that lands. I trust that makes sense. We get to we get to have gratitude for every single cent that comes into our dollar, into our bank account. I also realized that it never felt safe for me to hold on to money. As much as it would come in, I would find ways to spend it. On the yachts, it was rosé lunches, it was designer handbags, designer sunglasses. It was nothing that was actually going to increase my income. Like if it's a mentorship, that's an amazing way to invest money. But I was investing it in things just to get my money back down to a certain amount that I felt safe having in my account. You might have also noticed this before. So when I learned that I got to treat money as if I was in a relationship with it, it was my partner, it was, someone I loved in my life, I started to show gratitude for every single dollar that came into my account. Maybe that was, back then I used to love the I love money, money loves me, money dance when anything came into my account, right? Maybe you guys know that dance, maybe you don't. But I always show gratitude for every single dollar that comes into my account. I also started to date money. I made this a daily practice. And that's something I go a little bit deeper. There needs a lot more context. It takes a lot more time. And that's something I go deeper into in my, group coaching and one-on-one programs. But what I invite you to ask yourself now, how have you been treating money? And knowing that you're in a relationship with money, how would money be feeling about you? And what do you get to shift now? What's something you get to do to deepen this connection with money? Thinking it as a person and someone you're in a relationship with. And just notice what comes up for you. Write it down, chuck it in, pop it in the comments if you like. It's so important. And it's such a light bulb moment. And a second part around the money relationship is getting really clear on your intention around money. And this is what I see. This is where I see a lot of entrepreneurs falling short. They're popping out ideas of 50K months, 100K months, 30K months, but it's not necessarily the amount they need, right? There's got to be a connection to your money amount. So I invite you to get clear on, how much money do you need? For what purpose? Right? Maybe it's like a certain amount for rent, holidays, investing, mentorship, food, clothing, whatever it is, right? Money likes a home. Money loves containers. There's got to be a connection to it and a container for the money. And I reckon when you get really clear on this and spend some time on this after the call, the money amount you actually need to feel safe, to relax, to chill is probably going to be a lot less than you believe it is, right? And this is the key because we want your heart, your nervous system to be in resonance with your money goal. So I really invite you guys to, after this, spend some time on your money containers, what you need for it, where it's going to go, and get clear on that exact number. And if you already have it, feel free to share it in the comments below. Arlene, that's monthly income. You can also, one of your money containers can be how much money you want to put into your savings each month, right? So the savings container could be a container. But yeah, what is your monthly income? What do you need in order to feel, safety in your nervous system, to be able to chill and relax? Because when we don't have clarity on the money amount, we start to create stories. We start to create beliefs. So this is the key to accelerating your income. Clarity, right? And I just invite you guys to ask yourselves, if your money was already here, how would that feel and how would you be acting? Because this is also super important. So many entrepreneurs are just waiting until that certain amount pops into their account to feel safe. They're telling themselves, I'll relax when I have this, when I get this amount. What if you could do that now? And this is where embodiment comes into play. And it's not from a fake it till you make it. It's from a embodiment and a place of like full trust and certainty, right? Because the fact is that receiving money gets to be as easy as breathing air. And imagine if you started to subscribe to that. I receive money as easy as I breathe air. How much more relaxed would that make you feel? How much more trust with money would that give you? It's life changing, right? So we can see how creating a deeper relationship with money is so, so important. It's something I go even deeper into in my programs, of course. But what I've just shared is real high level stuff. And once you start doing this, you're going to notice shifts. You're going to notice shifts in your confidence, your posture, everything. Now, money accelerator number two. This is so freaking simple, but it actually changed everything for me. And this is tracking your money. And if you're not doing this, start it tonight. Start it tomorrow, bare minimum at the latest. Once I started tracking my money in and out every single day, I just use a simple Excel spreadsheet. Actually, I track it in using the Lucky Bitch app. It's free on the iPhone. And I track the money out in the notes in my folder, in the notes in my iPhone, right? Once I started doing this, it was wild. It was absolutely wild. This is when I started anchoring in consistent months because I was deepening my relationship with money. I was connecting to it daily, right? It was so potent. And some people have absolutely no idea or any clarity on what's coming in and out every day. Now, you might be doing this, and a lot of people tend to not do it because they're scared of what they're going to see. They don't want to look at their bank account. They're not happy with the number. They make the number in their bank account mean something about them. And I promise you, the number in your account means stuff all about you and your ability because things get to shift really freaking rapidly when you make a choice and you start giving, you start taking action. And that's a beautiful thing to notice, my love. It gives you anxiety. When you open that bank account, when you track your numbers, just remind yourself, and this is for you all, you just look at it from a place of compassion and curiosity, knowing that it means absolutely nothing about you. But there is so much power in getting raw and real with where you're at now and looking at those numbers in your bank account. If you've got multiple bank accounts, check them every single day. Looking at a place, no judgment, no, just curiosity, knowing that it gets to shift at any time. Take, for example, after leaving yachting, after saying no to a contract, I had 2K in my account. I did not make that mean anything about me because I've created a strong money relationship and I've rewired so many limiting beliefs around money. I have so much posture, so much trust with it. I know I can receive money as easily as I breathe air. 30 days later, 19.5K launch, right? It gets to shift rapidly. So if you're making the numbers in your account mean something about yourself, I invite you to stop it now because it doesn't mean a thing and it gets to shift really freaking quickly. Now, because you can be in contraction or you can be in expansion with money, but you can't be in both. And when we're in expansion, we're feeling that trust, we're feeling the fun, we're feeling the openness. We know we can receive money as much as we, receive air or breathe air. It helps us get into expansion. So drop a yes if this is freaking landing. If you're like, holy heck, I can see some things that I get to do daily. Even if it's one or two things that are going to shift how you start working with money, how you start relating to money, how you start treating money. It's life-changing stuff, right? Beautiful. Loving all these yeses. And I'm so excited to just see everyone on the live and the replay just expand so freaking much. Now, Money Accelerator, the Money Accelerator tool 3. This is when we rewire our limiting beliefs. And this is hands down where I've seen the most magic. If you don't do tool 1, you don't do tool 2. If all you did was rewire your money beliefs, rapid changes can happen, not just with your posture, your confidence, but also the way you receive money. And receiving more money, it's not about more hard work. It's not about doing more, pushing yourself, burning yourself out. Money is the frequency we're carrying, and it's our beliefs, right? Whether they're positive or whether they're negative, that's part of our frequency. And I invite you, ladies, to get your nervous system, your body, your energy in the most expansive frequency for receiving more money. Now, whatever you're already receiving each month already right now, there's a part of your consciousness, your subconscious, that's in resonance with that amount. There's some beliefs that are stopping you from receiving more, right? That's just true. It's even it's science based. It's not energetics or anything like that. It's scientifically based. It's wild. You might not feel worthy to make more. You might think it's hard. You might think you have to work more to earn more money, like I did. Those sort of beliefs lower your frequency. And in order to step into that next money goal, we must match the next level of money we want to step into. So, once again, acting from that place it's already done, not from fake it till you make it, but acting as that version of us that's already received that goal. And from that comes a lot more clarity because the limiting beliefs you have around money are keeping you stuck. You're staying in resonance with those beliefs. So, how the frick do we get rid of them? And first of all, how do we get clear on them? I mean, I'd love for you to even pop in the comments below. When you think of your money goal now, what do you notice yourself saying to yourself in the back of your mind? Right? Anything negative, like maybe any I can't, so I don't, so I won't. I invite you, if you feel called, put them in the chat. Otherwise, yeah, I need to work harder. And I had that too. I don't know how. Scared. This is beautiful, guys. And I really celebrate you all for sharing and the self-honesty. How? Yes, I've had that 100%. Absolutely. Frustrated. Yeah. Beautiful, guys. Beautiful sharing. Beautiful noticing. Now, how we get rid of them is key because there's some things that don't work and there's a couple of things that work and they work rapidly and they create shifts forever. Have to be smart or special to be wealthy. Yeah, beautiful noticing, my love. Beautiful noticing. So what I'm about to share has changed my income and the income of my clients, right? Now, first of all, we dive deep and we get clear on the exact limiting beliefs that are keeping us stuck, stopping us from receiving the amount of money we desire. And we've seen some beautiful, beautiful ones shared in the comments. Yes, not worthy. That's a beautiful one to notice. And I promise you, you are. These limiting beliefs, they just come from an event in our past. This is what we call the root cause. It's a belief that happened it's an event that happened where we created that belief. It's not even our belief. It's just from the event. Something might have happened. Someone might have said something, and we couldn't really compute what was actually happening, right? And compute the words and compute the situation, whatever it was. So we took on this belief. We made an event or something that someone said mean something about ourselves. Like, I'm not good enough. I'm not worthy. How do I do it? I can't do that. All that sort of stuff, right? Now, when we get to the root cause, we can get the positive lessons. And when we get the positive lessons, this rewires neurological pathways within the brain. This creates instant change. Now, you can't get to the root cause without someone asking you specific questions, and it's got to be done one-on-one in person. Not even one-on-one, in person, right? It cannot be done through a pre-recorded lesson. Because when you're asking people these kind of questions to get clear on the root cause and the beliefs, you've got to keep digging deeper. And if you've experienced timeline therapy or NTT or quantum healing, you understand that, right? It's a very specialized process. It can't be done with a pre-recorded program. It just can't. There's so much data that proves otherwise, right? Now, so we get to the root, so we get clear on what the beliefs are. We get to the root cause. We find the positive lessons from that event. Therefore, we rewire the neurological pathways within our brain, and that creates the instant change. Something you can't do by repeating the opposite of the belief 1,000 times, right? That also does not work. We must get to the root cause. We must get the positive lessons. If we don't get to the root cause of that belief, we will never rewire it. We'll never fully heal it. And affirmations, pre-recorded courses, money mindset courses, they can give you a beautiful sugar high. And I know they have given me wonderful sugar highs in the past, right? When I was trying to heal my stuff and reach my money incomes. But after about a week, I crashed back down, was back in the same belief. And I like to say this, and maybe it's the chef part of me, is that affirmations are like putting a band-aid on an infected wound. It'll never fully heal. You've got to get down there, you've got to clean it out, you've got to protect it, you've got to put the stuff on it. And that's what NTT, timeline therapy, and quantum healing does, right? It gets to the root cause, it gets all the gunk out so you can heal and for good. So, and once you've healed those limiting beliefs and rewired them, it's easier to step into that frequency and energy knowing your goal's done, knowing that the trust with money is there. You're free. And I've seen this with myself, with women I've worked with. When we rewire beliefs, the frequency and the income changes dramatically, right? And as I've said, and I can't repeat this enough, it's not about being high vibe or faking it till you make it. It's having our nervous system connect to our beliefs, new positive beliefs, upgrading our frequency, and allowing us to step into our highest timeline when it comes to our money goal. Now, when all of these money accelerator tools are embodied, that's when massive, massive shifts happen. And as I've said, when you do all three, that creates even higher, shifts. So I'm just curious, out of tool 1, 2, and 3, what's resonating most? What do you commit to doing with money in order to shift your frequency now, in order to get you closer and accelerating into your money goal now? 3, beautiful. All 3, love that. 3, yes, beautiful. All 3, 3, yep. 3, all 3, love that. 2, 3, beautiful, guys. I love this. I love this. Now, sometimes our conscious brain needs to see some evidence, right? And also our subconscious, because I can tell you all that this works. But if you're going to start implementing these tools, I want you all on this live and this replay to come from the best, most confident and postured place ever. So I want to show you some incredible results that have come through from some amazing women that have embodied these tools, right? So Nova, I just need to, here, I'll just make myself the host again. Yeah. Beautiful. So here we go. So this is what's happened when some incredible women have embodied these 3 money tools. It's just wild. Now I'll bring it up so you can see it properly. This amazing woman, I think she might even be on here tonight. 8K in 8 days. Amazing, right? But even better, she got her confidence, she got her voice back. That to me is freaking everything. Seeing women step into their confidence, getting their voice back, being able to show up authentically is just incredible. Another amazing woman. I believe she's actually also on here too. No, I did see your name. But signed 2 new clients, rank advanced twice, had 38 orders go through her business in 1 month from rewiring beliefs and anchoring in a lot of other money tools. Another amazing Ellen woman over in the UK had, over 2,668 euros come into her bank account within 2 days of our breakthrough session. By the end of the month, she'd received 7,622 euros. So whatever that is in Australian dollars, it doesn't matter. But we worked not just on the self-doubt, but very deeply around her money beliefs and her money relationship because she did not have one, right? And that was stopping her from selling. It was just wild what happened. So we've gone through a lot. Oh, also, another amazing woman. She's on here tonight. I've seen her name pop up too. This woman I have not worked with personally, but she had one of my free quantum coaching calls a few weeks ago. She implemented one of the money tools. I gave her one. She had a $4,912 day, and she was rank advanced and is now 5 sales off 5A. This from one tool. Do you think you could make enough time in your day to implement just one of these tools if that was going to give you some kind of breakthrough? I mean, I said that at the start, but now by seeing even more evidence, I really hope this lands for you guys because I want to see you achieve your goals. I want to see you step into unshakable confidence. I want you to feel safe and at ease and in full trust with money. Now, we've gone through a lot, so I want to recap some stuff and I want to give you guys some beautiful, beautiful tasks. So let me try and move myself. Number one, I'd love for you to make at least one new commitment to deepening your relationship with money now. Whatever it gets to be, showing gratitude for money, whatever it is for you, right? You know what you get to do. Number two is start tracking your money in and out. Start tracking it in and out and get clear on the exact amount you need every month. It might not be what you think it is, right? Give your money containers. Get clear. What do you actually need as opposed to what you think you need? Because when you are clear on what you actually need, it's going to help you accelerate into your money goal a heck of a lot faster. Because I actually used to think I needed 33K months. Now I pulled that number out of my bum. I did not do any of this, right? I didn't have clarity on where my money home was. And turns out I actually only need 18K a month. My next step is 22, then it's 33. But that's not what I need right now. And that was stopping me. As soon as I switched it, as soon as I got clear on the exact money amount, things started to accelerate. And I've hit 18K many, many times because I'm in resonance with that frequency. The third, get clear on the exact limiting beliefs, that are stopping you from rank advancing, getting into that next money goal. We've already seen some come up in the comments below or tonight in the chat. It's beautiful. Get clear on them, even clearer. Number four is rewiring your limiting beliefs around money using real tools like quantum healing, NTT, timeline therapy, all that sort of stuff. I promise you, affirmations, pre-recorded money courses, they don't work. And I'm pretty sure a lot of us on this call have probably tried for years to hit our money goals by doing affirmations and using pre-recorded money courses and the latest strategy. And it's not working. It's not. Number five is taking aligned action from your soul aligned strategy. This is something I can't speak to enough. There'll always be an amazing strategy that 5, 1, or 10 people have used and they've gotten incredible results. But it might not necessarily work for you. As cheesy as it is, I promise you the answer is within. Once you've done all the clarity on money, rewiring the beliefs, it's going to be very freaking clear what you get to do in order to hit your money goal. And it's probably not the cookie cutter strategy that someone's given you. I don't do cookie cutter strategies myself. I have in the past. They have not worked. I love soul aligned strategy. So we've covered a lot. This brings it all together. You're all going to have the replay for life. I'm going to email it out tomorrow once I've downloaded it. But I'd love to make a wee offer. Now, if anything, for anyone on the live or anyone on the replay, if anything in this masterclass or workshop, I'm calling it now, has activated something within you and you've made a few sales, you've done a few things, but you're freaking ready to step into your next income level now. You're done with feeling stuck. you're ready for real results and you're ready to get the kind of results that my clients are getting. And I've showed you some of them today. They're freaking incredible, not just with the confidence, with the money also. Then I invite you to book a free quantum coaching call with me, and I'll bring up a wee QR code, and my support team member Nova will also drop a link in the comments. Now, it's totally free. On this call, I'm going to support you in getting clear on the exact limiting beliefs that have stopped you from hitting your money goal. I'll also support you in getting really clear on where you are now and where you want to be. But the juice is getting clear on what the exact limiting beliefs are around yourself and around money. I don't know why that blue thing has come up on the screen, but I trust you can still use it. Now, on this call, I'll also give you any strategies that are going to support you to move forward. And if I feel like that coming into one of my group containers or working with me one-on-one, especially when it comes to rewiring beliefs, I'll share what that gets to look like too. And whether or not you decide to come into my group coaching program or work with me one-on-one, you're going to get so much freaking gold from this call. I mean, I shared with you before how Kirsty had an incredible result from just doing a free quantum coaching call. It was insane, right? A 4.9K day, rank advancing. It's incredible. So I speak from experience when I say this call is freaking transformational. So feel free to book it. The link is in the comments below. I will stop the share. Beautiful. And I believe, there we go. All right. So I'd love for you guys to share your biggest takeaway in the comments below. Let me know like what you're committed to implementing, what your biggest takeaway was. And Nova, feel free to drop that link in the comments below if anyone missed it and they feel like jumping on one of the free calls. You're totally welcome to. But guys, I want to thank you so much for showing up tonight, for showing up not just for the version of you right now, but showing up for that future version of yourself that is freaking worthy, that does deserve stepping into your next money goal, that does deserve to step into their next level of unshakable confidence, because you are worth it. You are 100% worth it. And I promise you, when you get clear on these 3 money tools, when you get clear on the beliefs, when you rewire them, that shifts. I mean, you've seen results, right? I've just shown them to you. I've shared mine. It's incredible when we do the work. And I believe absolutely everyone in the world gets to feel like this. They deserve to have the results. They deserve to feel confident. And that's what I love, seeing other women step into. So if you've taken advantage and you've booked a call, I'm freaking excited for you. If you even just got value from this call, then I freaking celebrate that too. And I'm so excited to stay connected with you all in some way and see how you guys just step into this next level of confidence, to see your results, to celebrate it with you all. And also, if you got any amazing takeaways, feel free to share them on Instagram, tag me on Instagram. My Instagram handle is sherieann.co. And share your biggest takeaway, because this work deserves to be shared. Everyone deserves to have a beautiful relationship with money and get the results they desire. So with that, I love you all so much. Thank you so much for jumping on, receiving all the beautiful love, all the beautiful comments. I've been seeing them all, and I will actually take time to reread them later. I thank you all so much. And I'll see a lot of you on the call, and I'll see a lot of you, the rest of you on social media somewhere. Thank you so much, guys. All right. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.